YouTube, it's your boy Yo, best that ever did it. We cooking up that college basketball for December 28th, 2023. Be sure to leave me a sub, comment your top three picks of the day, and leave me a like. Um, Without further ado, man, let's get to stinging these boys like we've been doing. Smack the little six-leg NBA parlay. Check out the shorts. All same game with the Charlotte. I'm calling them Charlotte, man. But the real damn Hornets versus the damn Clippers, man. Smash their ass. Easy little winner. I put a little flip on it. Now we gonna cook it up with the first game of the night. Coppin State at Maryland. Maryland is coming in this one 30-point favorites. They 8-4, 7-0 at the crib versus a 0-9 on the road. Coppin State 1-12 out of 13 games. They only won one. They on Detroit Pistons type of time. The only win was against UMBC. Almost beating EIU. And really the only closest game before EIU, I couldn't even tell you. It was definitely this Mount St. Mary's game. They lost by 6. Yeah, them boys getting shitted on every occasion. Yeah, even Towson and little teams like that shitting on them boys. There's no problem for Maryland to do this to them. Coming off a big UCLA win. Nichols, that's a formidable team against Alcorn. They put up 105 to 65, 50-point thrall-up, land a big number against Ryder, 103 to 76. You know what I'm saying? Still a big number. Landed 20 points with UMBC. They won by 24. I think they cover this number easily. I'm laying the points with Maryland. I'm not backing Coppin State at all. Next game, we got Central Arkansas at Oklahoma. Can we keep it short and simple? We've been riding Oklahoma this whole year. Now they want to finally lay 30 with these boys. They've been always giving Oklahoma 19 points, 22 points, 24. We've been riding them every time, and they beating these people by 40. Look at what I'm talking about. They beating teams by 40s when they laid the big number against Wisconsin, Green Bay. You see what I'm saying? 81 to 47. Arkansas Pine Bluff. Barely missed the cover on that one. Laying 26 against Rio Grande, 90 to 66. Texas State getting the 16. They got 35, 22 points, man. They're covering the spreads. They only missed on 2 covers, and it was a barely miss. I'm laying the points with these Oklahoma Sooners every time I could get. Central Arkansas 3-10, 1-6 on the road. When they come into these step-up spots, like even Hawaii is not even a real step-up spot, but they got 95 to 76. They lost by 19, covered by half a point. You know what I'm saying? Kansas State, this is what they finna be looking at, 56 to 100. That's the type of team they playing. That's the type of score I'm looking at round 4. I'm going to take Oklahoma and lay the big number. I think they still win by 40. Oklahoma. Oh, no, that's Oakland. Oakland at Cleveland State. Excuse me, y'all. I'm feeling damn stuffed up, too. Excuse my voice. But let's keep going. Oakland at Cleveland State. And Cleveland State in this joint laying 2 points. 7-0 at the crib. Beat Bradley. Beat no, they didn't beat neither one of these two. They lost to Kent State and St. Mary's. Beat a weak ass Western Michigan and a Detroit Mercy. Lost to Youngstown State. Bad. I'm talking about bad too. They lost bad. Laying these 2.5 points. I think these 2.5 point games are trap games. I've been seeing it all week long and I'm sticking to it. When you land 2.5 points, it's like a live underdog waiting to bite. And I'm gonna go with the Oakland Grizzlies on this one, the Golden Grizzlies, cause man, I think I like what I seen when they played Illinois this year. They definitely played a formidable game. Covered their ass against Illinois. Covered the 24-point spread. Drake, it was a good cover too. You know what I'm saying? Lost by only 8, and they was getting 9.5. Beat LMU outright. Beat Xavier at Xavier. You know what I'm saying? Getting 15 points as an underdog. You know what I'm saying? Toledo, 1 point loss. I'm going to go with my boys. They only play Western. They only play Michigan State, who's found their groove as of late after they beat Baylor, and then fucking Dayton, who's been on a tear as well. I'm going with Oakland on a bounce back after playing two upper echelon schools. When you got a good program that played two upper echelon schools in a row, two good major programs in a row, slash mid majors, then when they coming down to earth to come to play a nigga that's on that competition, I like to take that underdog, man. Give me Oakland on the money line. You might want to buy the points up if you want to take 4 points. You could take that for extra safety. I think Oakland gets this one on the money line for sure. Next up, we got Albany, LIU. Keep it short and simple. I'm taking Albany on the first half money line. Albany's gonna win this first half easily. LIU's been losing the first half in pretty much every game. They 1-10. There's no point in watching that game. Just take a Albany first half money line. Prairie View plus 3.5. See that plus 3.5 number? Here they go again. 2.5 and 3.5. I'm looking at it like the same way, like a pick 'em. You know what I'm saying? This week ass UTSA team lost to Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? We call them Little Cock, all kind of shit, man. That boy's really bad. You know what I'm saying? And they lost to this shitty ass Black Knights team, the Army. They so bad. The Army's so bad. And then they, kept a good close game against Oregon State, but that's Oregon State. Them boys suck. Oregon State sucks. I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all if y'all didn't know. Oregon State sucks. You know what I'm saying? So that's That's a good game for UTSA. Before that, they lost bad to Jacksonville State, beat Incarnate Word, and beat Lamar by only 3. I think we was on Lamar in that one, and we got the cover. And they only beat Houston Christian, couldn't beat Texas State. You know what I'm saying? They only beating up the teams that they could beat up on. This team, Prairie View, is playing pretty bad of late, but they been playing. Look who they played. North Iowa. That's a good team who almost beat North Carolina this UNC. Rice, good ass program. Iowa State, good ass program. Tulane, good ass program. EKU, smacked them boys. You know what I'm saying? UTM, Tennessee Martin, smacked them boys. 12-point victory. Lance getting 6 points, actually. They was getting 6 points as an underdog. Smacked their ass by 12. Abilene Christian, smacked their ass by 5. On the road. And then another bigger program. Seattle is the better team. You know what I'm saying? I like what I seen from Prairie View. When they keep, you know what I'm saying? When they play the bigger schools, upper echelons, they lose. But when they playing them people like UTSA, who's losing to Little Rock, Army, you getting, bust by the same Lamar team. I think it's like a coin flip game. I haven't seen too much from this team for me to be laying 4 points with UTSA. Give me Prairie View in the points. I might take a little bit on the money line with Prairie View, but give me the points just in case. It's a close game. This is a one possession game either way. I'm gonna take the points with the better team, Prairie View A&M. Next up, we got Sam Houston State getting 17.5 at Texas Tech. Texas Tech 6-0. I know everybody's gonna be thinking Texas Tech is gonna lay the number. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. They're not really that good at covering big numbers. This is a terrible Texas A&M Corpus Christi team. They was laying 25, didn't cover it. Laying 17 against San Jose, didn't cover it. Laying 8 against North Iowa, couldn't cover it. They finally got a cover against these bozos, Omaha. Couldn't cover 13, couldn't cover 13 and a half at UT, Arlington, or Roberts. They not covering no big spreads like this. Then, second of all, Sam Houston just covered 15 against Grand Canyon. I think Grand Canyon is slightly better than Texas Tech. You could argue me up and down, but I think Grand Canyon might beat Texas Tech. Texas State, that was a bad game for them. Still didn't lose by no damn 17. ULM, you should be beating that team by at least 10 points, and that was a bad game. They only won by one. Terrible game from Sam Houston. But that is a downstate rivalry, you know what I'm saying? Missouri State only lost by 9, getting 6.5. Covered 12 points against Lamar, beat them by 20. You know what I'm saying? This team got a little fight in it. This Ole Miss undefeated ass team that's doing their shit right now, ranked. They only lost by 3. You know what I'm saying? I think this team is well, and they only lost by 15 to Oklahoma State, who's better than this weak ass Texas Tech team. No, Texas Tech is good though. Don't get me wrong. Texas Tech ain't weak. But they not laying no big numbers and fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's why the numbers dropped to like 16. You better get it while you can. Or even buy it up back to 17. Buy it up to 20 if you can. I'm taking Sam Houston State in the points. There's no reason Texas Tech should be laying that much number. I know they 9-2, 6-0 at home, but they bad when they laying a big number. My boys could cover that. Little Rock, aka Lil Cock, you know how they get down. Them boys terrible. They shouldn't be laying points against nobody. 0-3 on the road, laying points. This is an instant fade. Y'all know where we coming in this motherfucker, man. Tennessee Tech on the money line, and I'm buying it up. I'm buying it up. Motherfuckers buying it up. Motherfuckers gonna buy it up to -4, at least 3.5, 4 points. Buy Tennessee Tech up to 4 points, to cover 4 points for some more plus money. Because Tennessee Tech is about to win this game by at least 10, maybe 8, maybe 9. Anywhere from 7 to 10 points, man. Tennessee Tech, I'm laying the 7 +2, whatever they got. If you could buy it up, buy it up. Give me Tennessee Tech on the money line, short and sweet. Next up, we got UT Martin, Tennessee State. This is a Tennessee rivalry. 5-0 Tennessee State coming in here, defending off home court against UTM, 2-5 on the road. UTM is the #1 pace team. This is the Pacers of the NCAA basketball. If y'all didn't know, this team is the #1 pace in the nation out of 363 schools. This is the fastest team. That's why the total's at 161. This is the team with the fastest pace. This is the Indiana Pacers of college basketball this year. So automatically, I like the over because this is first of all, this is a rivalry game, so it could be overtime. It's gonna be a damn near a close game. You know what I'm saying? Just off the rivalry fact. Then, second of all, this is the #1 pace team in the country. I like the over, but I think the strongest play is the home team in this one. Tennessee State is serious. 5-0 at home. Yes, they lost this bad. 21-point loss. Liberty, bad loss. You know what I'm saying? But these are teams that's better than them. And even Lipscomb is better than them. And I don't like this head-scratching ass loss with Alabama A&M. You can't lose that game. Or Mercer. Them 2 games you can't lose. You just can't lose them. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose them. Their only good win is Austin Peay. Beat C-Law. That's nobody. And beat Portland. That's a good win. Portland. They were a 10-point underdog and beat Portland by 10. That was a great win. But you know what I'm saying? They just been choosing. They've been fumbling, man. They've been fumbling that bag. UT Martin coming in this one. They only won by 3 against a Division II school, and they lost the first half against William Woods, A Division II school. This not even Division One. These boys was down 8 at the. Them boys was down 8 at the half, bro. Them boys was down 8 at the half to a Division II school and won by 3. This is the UT Martin school that you guys love and want to back. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel you. I mean, I don't blame you for backing them. Play Evansville to a 91-98 game. You know what I'm saying? This is a team is super inconsistent. 1 week, they could beat Eastern Kentucky at Eastern Kentucky as an 8.5 point underdog. Then the very next game, you land 7 and you lose by 12 to Prairie View. You know what I'm saying? Super inconsistent. We don't know what we're gonna get on a nightly basis. You play North Alabama, it's an overtime win, good game. Next game, you play bust these boys' ass in Chicago State. Then the very next game, you get bust by 20. Then 11. Then fucking damn. 14-point loss, man. This is a bad matchup for both of these boys. Both of these teams suck. But if I had to pick one, I'd pick the home team in this one. I think the home advantage goes with the home team in this one. With the 2 scrubs, if you down at halftime to a Division II school, I'm not looking to back you. You look like you could just choke at any moment. I know Tennessee State lost some bad head scratchers too, but I'm gonna get the edge with the home team. Give me Tennessee State minus the 4.5, and I'll just really take the money line for the safer play though. Next up, we got UC Santa Barbara versus UC Davis. Santa Barbara's been picking this shit up as of lately because look at how they started off. 2 losses in a row, and I was on them in both of these losses, and then I kind of jumped off them, and I'm starting to hop back on them after I seen what they did to LMU. And then they just shitted on these boys in Howard. I'm like, okay, they picking up steam. Beat a good little Fresno team. But that UTEP loss in Portland State, man. Portland State beat the dog shit out of them, 82-76. 7-3 now is the UC Santa Barbara. These boys lost to Montana by 12. They only beat Pacific. Lost to Milwaukee by 2. Lost to Nevada by 12. Man, look at this game again with Grizz. They beat them twice. Montana. They not playing no games. And they only beat Pepperdine by 1. You can't depend on this team, UC Davis, to lay points. You can't really trust them at all. I'm so glad that the damn line is moving in towards UC Davis' favor because I'm going with UC Santa Barbara. I'm gonna go with my boys who I know is better than them, and there's no reason to hop off the Santa Barbara train. They picking up steam. They found their groove. Santa Barbara on the money line. I might actually lay the points with them Santa Barbara boys. Montana at Weber State. Weber 4-0 at the crib. Montana 2-3 on the road. Weber's what they done at the crib lately. Beat Cal Poly. Beat a subdivision opponent. Beat another subdivision opponent. And they beat another subdivision opponent. Only 3 subdivision opponent wins all at home, and they got 1 more win at home against Cal Poly. Cal Poly is so bad. This best win for them recently is this Wyoming win. I was on Wyoming in that one. Weber State found a way to pull it off. That was a great win. Couldn't be Utah Valley. Couldn't be Colgate. And they've only beaten Yale. And they beat St. Mary's. That was a good win for against St. Mary's. Probably the best win of the season. UC Davis couldn't hang with them. San Jose couldn't hang with them. San Jose couldn't hang with them again. Nevada beat them by 11. Same team that beat Weber State by damn near 20. North Dakota State got them one. They beat UC Davis again, and they lost to Oregon. Give me Montana State as the underdog. I don't get why they're the underdog. Clearly the better team here. Home field advantage don't really matter in this one because they're in the Big Sky. But give me Montana in this one, man. I think Montana is should be the one laying 4.5 instead of Weber. I think Montana wins this one on the money line, but give me the 4 points just in case on my safe ticket. Montana plus 4.5, and we're gonna sprinkle some on the money line on the separate ticket. Montana State at Idaho State, and we're gonna have to go and look at what Montana State has done to deserve to be underdogs to these boys. They lost against CSUN, Cal State Northridge, beat Southern Utah in overtime, lost to Washington, lost to RMG, a subdivision opponent. They was down 8 at halftime and couldn't come back. Lost by 8 against Rocky Mountain Battling. They lost to Rocky Mountain. Yikes. Decisively. I see why they getting the underdog. And they lost to Wisconsin Green Bay. Oh no. Laying 11 points. Yeah, they deserve to be the underdogs. What Idaho State looking like, man? These boys coming to this losing 3 in a row. The same Southern Utah team that they Montana State team just played. They lost by only fucking 8. Lindenwood was a 6-point win. Lost to Pepperdine by 15. Beat Campbell. Almost beat the Citadel. Lost to St. Thomas by 1. I don't see no Division II losses though. You know what I'm saying? Give me Idaho State on the money line. Just because they lost to the Division II school. I'm fading any team that's fucking losing to Division II schools. UT Martin and Montana State getting faded. Give me Idaho State on the money line. Short, sweet, simple. Sacramento State at Idaho. This is one of them games where you just got to take the home team. I'm not going to back of Sacramento State. That's 3-8. On the road. What have they done on the road? They beat UC Davis. That's why I'm fading UC Davis. This is one of the weakest teams in the Big Sky. They're 10th in the Big Sky, and UC Davis couldn't beat them at home. You know what I'm saying? As an 8.5 point underdog. Cal State Fullerton almost lost to this team too. Cal State Fullerton, you're not off the hook. UC San Diego did bust their ass by damn near 30, 29. Austin Peay, Cal State Bakersfield, you lost to them by 4. But you was up 8, ended up losing by 4. Idaho Vandals, definitely a little bit better. Give me Idaho on the money line. They lost bad to UC Riverside and Stanford, but they beat Utah Tech by 1. Beat Pacific by 30. Everybody gonna beat Pacific. Beat Cal Poly by 15. Everybody gonna beat Cal Poly. And play UC San Diego, lost by they won by 3 in overtime. Give me Idaho. Both of these teams play UC San Diego. Sacramento got 30 piece. Idaho won in overtime. Pythagorean theorem don't always work, but give me Idaho, laying the points. 2 points is nothing. Idaho's going to win this shit by at least 6, 7 points. I'll lay up to 6 points with Idaho. Portland State, 9-3. A formidable team versus Eastern Washington. A terrible fucking joke for a team. They land, I guess, because they lost to Washington by only 7. They covered their 15-point spread. They lost by 7. I guess that's why they're the favorite. I don't see why they're the favorite. Let me know in a comment if you think Eastern Washington should be the favorite in this one. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? What did they do? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you could tell me what did they do to be the favorite. They lost by 7 to Washington. That's what they looking at. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. Most of their wins is Division II wins. Fresno, overtime win. Same Washington State team, lost by 10. Beat Portland by 1. Beat Cal Poly. Cali Baptist won. Better team than these goofies who they playing. Beat Santa Barbara and Air Force too. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of Division One wins. It's a clear cut path. Easy, easy. Y'all better get this before the line change. The line will change to Portland State being a favorite. Get them while they are underdog. Portland State on the money line. UCLA at Oregon State. And we gonna side with the Oregon State team. 8-0 at the crib. I played UCLA against CS Northridge. You know what I'm saying? Cal State Northridge. And look what they chose to do. 4-point loss, laying 17.5. And then back-to-back losses. They've been on a 4-loss streak right now. They only beat UC Riverside by 1, laying 18 as well. You know what I'm saying? That shit is terrible. Give me the points with Oregon State. And you know I hate Oregon State. Oregon State is terrible, but they're not as bad as UCLA. Give me Oregon State. I might buy this up to 10 points to feel more comfortable, but give me Oregon State plus the points. Fade UCLA the rest of the season. Next up, Bakersfield versus UC San Diego. Short, sweet, and simple. San Diego is 5-1 at the crib. We rolled them on the last game against Cal, and they got the fucking cover, nigga, after being down damn near 20-something points at halftime. Look at this halftime score. 44-27, came back on their ass, damn near won it outright. That's the type of effort I love to see. But they did have a sweat in that game. I thought it was damn near done for in that first half, but they found a way to come back. Almost beat San Diego State in the rivalry game. Lost to Washington and Seattle bad. You know what I'm saying? 2 upper schools. Beat the Navy and almost beat Idaho. Bakersfield beat South Dakota. Lost by 3 to Fresno. Same South Dakota at home at their crib. They lost. Lost to Gonzaga, but they covered. Tarleton State lost by 19. And Sacramento State, they won. Lost by 20 to Cal as well. So yeah, give me San Diego on the money line. I just think San Diego's a much better team, much more defensive, much more offensive power, and the rebound edge go to San Diego. Give me UC San Diego first half money line. Next up, we got another lock. Give me I'm laying the points with Long Beach State versus Cal State Fullerton. Fullerton is ass. It's an inflated record, 4-0 at home. They played a good game against Stanford. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was a great game. 102-52. Oh, this not even Stanford. See, look at this. Why is they throwing me off with the damn? See, that's just Stanford. I'm about to say they ain't never do that to Stanford. They only beat Pacific, Stanton, North Dakota, and Lazier. That's all they 4 home wins. The only Division One win on that was North Dakota and Pacific. 2 terrible ass schools, miserable unders. None of these games are really going over unless it's a Cornell team putting up 88, Nebraska putting up 88, 85, carrying it. They beat Pepperdine. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento State by 2. Boise State carried them over. Long Beach State coming to this one. Look what they did on the road. Beat USC in overtime. Beat Montana State. These neutral site games, they went 1-2 out of 3 games. Beat Michigan on the road. Beat DePaul, and they damn near beat Portland. but they couldn't beat them. But you know what I'm saying? This is a much better team. They should not be the underdog. I don't know. Yeah, they laying 2.5. I think that's way too little to lay. I think they 10 points better than this team. I'll lay up to 8 points with Long Beach State. That's what my spread got it at 8 points. 2.5. That's about 5 points a cushion. Give me Long Beach State laying at 2.5. That's a lock. Let's go with UC Riverside at UC Irvine. And I know this is a 10.5. We already know UC Irvine is the better team. So I'll look at this one, and if you're doing the first half ticket, I'll go with UC Irvine first half money line. But full game, I'm gonna go with UC Riverside plus the 10.5. It's too much points to give Riverside. You know what I'm saying? They almost beat UCLA. It's not nobody they can't hang with. If you can't hang with UCLA, you can hang with UC Irvine. Give me UC Riverside plus the 10.5 for full game, but UC Irvine to win the first half. And then last game on the slate, we got CS Northridge at Cal Poly, and I'm going with Northridge to lay the 4.5 points. I know they're 5 points better than Cal Poly for sure. We got this at 9 points, damn near 10 points. I could see them pacing them the whole game. It's 8, 9. They go up 12. Cal Poly cut it down to 8. They go back up 15. Cal Poly cut it down to 7. And then they finish the game out, edge them out by 12. You know what I'm saying? I think they're at least 10 to 12 points better than Cal Poly. Give me CS Northridge to lay the 5 points to end the night. And that's my locks for the day. I'm gonna cook up a 4 leg with y'all that I will be putting in tomorrow. So let's cook it up together, y'all. And we're gonna start with the bottom. We're gonna go with the bottom from the top. Long Beach State minus 2.5 is my first pick. And we got a game I just went over. Damn, USC and Oregon. Give me Oregon on the money line. I'm not taking USC until I see Bronny James in the starting lineup. Give me Oregon on the money line at the crib. Don't take USC until you see Bronny James start. Oh yeah, Portland State money line. Long Beach minus 2.5. Portland State money line. Idaho laying at 1.5. That's 3. And then Montana's Grizzlies on the money line. That's a 4-teamer lock. If you want to do some risky shit, add 2 more to them to make it a good 6 leg. Smack their ass with the 6 leg. Put Tennessee Tech on there. We're going to put Tennessee Tech on there, and we're going to throw we'll throw Maryland on there. I'll throw Maryland on there. And I'll throw Oklahoma on there. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. I know Oklahoma could do that. I'll throw Maryland and Oklahoma on that. Locks on the real. Straight up locks. Them boys ain't playing with nobody. Them boys ain't playing with nobody. Beating these boys down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's how we gonna cook it up. Let's smash the books tomorrow. Leave me a like, sub, subscribe, comment. And we out of here, man. It's your boy Yoyoy. Check me for the next video, man. Next week. Tomorrow, I mean. Y'all know how we get out, man.